mic, I'm back, bitch.
Baby, I'm ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin'. Ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin'.
Hey, what's up soldiers? My name is GregFPS and welcome to a brand new Black Ops 3 series. This one is highly requested by you guys, so hope you do enjoy. Let's try to reach 100 likes on this video. I definitely think it's possible, not too hard, but without further ado guys, let's get right in to the best M8A7 class setup. So the M8A7 is a 4-round burst assault rifle in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. It has an incredibly high rate of fire for a burst weapon. The accuracy is near pinpoint, but there's a very slight vertical recoil during each burst. Now obviously it's an assault rifle, it's unlocked at level 55, has a 4-round burst, 1 burst kill, and a 2 burst kill depending on the range of the gun and where the enemy is. And it has 32 rounds for a normal magazine size. With extended mags it's 44. It has a stockpile of 96 rounds reserve ammo, and if you have extended mags equipped on the M8, it has 132 rounds in reserve. Now, like I said, it's unlocked at level 55, but I highly recommend using an unlock token to get this gun. I ended up making it all the way to max level after prestiging this gun twice, so that's why I feel like I am an expert on this gun, so hope you guys do enjoy the class setup. So instead of just making one class setup, I decided to make multiple to fit each and every playstyle. If you guys do not agree with these class setups, that is okay, but it's not a reason for you to leave a dislike on the video. Make sure you guys comment what you think down in the comment section so that I understand where you guys are coming from and your best idea for the gun class setup. So without further ado guys, let's get into the first one, and this is going to be an objective class setup. So as far as attachments go guys, I like to use a red dot sight. I think that this is going to be very important. It's going to help you out a lot in the long run, and it's just a precision aiming sight that is going to help you out a lot. Next is extended mags, so you have more ammo in each magazine, and the last attachment is grip for reduced recoil while aiming down the sights. So while you're aiming down the sights, you're not going to have that slight vertical recoil as much. You'll still have a little bit, but it's not going to really affect your aim too much. Now getting into the actual perks for this class setup guys, I recommend using perk slot greed 1, and that is because you want to have 2 different perks in perk slot 1. First perk is flak jacket, so you take less damage from enemy explosives. So obviously if you're capping a flag, it's going to be very important that you are not dying from enemy explosives. You need to be capping those flags and staying as strong as you possibly can, so you can still shoot the enemies off the flag as they're attacking it. So the second perk in perk slot 1 is going to be 6th Sense, and it displays a minimap indicator with the direction of nearby enemies. This is honestly one of the best perks in Black Ops 3. It is so good, especially when you're playing close quarter maps like Nuketown and things like that. The next perk is going to be in perk slot 2, and it is Scavenger. Replenish ammo and equipment from enemies killed by non-explosive weapons. This one is very good. And the last one guys is going to be Tactical Mask. Reduce the effects of flashbang, concussions, and shock charges. This is also a very good perk to have as far as this class setup goes. So the only piece of equipment that I use in this class setup was a frag grenade. I think that they are the most effective. They're very strong, and it's going to help you out a lot in the long run. Now as far as the score streaks go guys, you really can differ depending on the map. For this specific one, I recommend using high kill streaks because it's going to be a lot more effective. You have scavengers, so you won't run out of ammo, and also it's just a very good gun overall. You're going to be sticking around the outskirts of the map, find a good head glitch and post up at it. It's going to help you out a lot in the long run. Now overall guys, let's get right into the next class setup, which is going to be the stealth class setup. Now I think that this is honestly a very good class setup to have because it is so important that you are stealthy with this specific class setup. You guys might not agree with all the perks that I have going on in this class setup, and that is totally understandable. Maybe you don't want to see a camper class, but I decided there are so many of you guys, so chances are you're going to disagree with every class setup I make anyways, so I figured I might as well make this class setup. I think it might be funnier. So anyways guys, this class setup is designed for close quarter engagements as well as being stealthy. So starting it off guys, as far as attachments go, once again we have the red dot sight, the precision red dot sight, so you have less recoil when you're shooting. Secondly, I recommend using the suppressor, so no minimap signature when firing and reduced muzzle flash. This is going to help you out a lot. They won't see you on the minimap obviously, and obviously the perks are going to be very protected of you not showing up on the minimap as well. Next is going to be quick draw. This is more of a close quarters map class setup, so I recommend using quick draw as well, so you can aim down the sights faster and pick off your enemies faster as well. Now getting down into the perks guys, in perk slot 1, everyone's gonna cry but Ghost. And the cool thing about Ghost in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, if you are not moving, you will show up on the minimap, which is cool. So you have to always stay moving, but Ghost means that you cannot be displayed on enemy UAVs while moving, planting, or defusing bombs, or while controlling score streaks. So this one is also a great class setup to use high scoring kill streaks on. You want to use the Wraith, you want to use the Hater, you know, you want to use those really beefy kill streaks, maybe even the Mothership, things like that. Now getting into perk slot, we use Wildcard as well on perk slot 1, and I recommend using Sixth Sense. Once again, it displays the enemy minimap with the direction of nearby enemies. This is going to help you out a lot. Next in perk slot 2 is probably one of the most underrated perks in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and that is Tracker. See a digital imprint of enemy footsteps. If you are going to be playing close quarter maps, chances are there's going to be a lot of footsteps everywhere. So if you are able to follow these footsteps, it's going to help you shoot enemies in the back. It's going to be very stealthy and very effective. In perk slot 3, I recommend using Awareness. Enemy movements are easier to hear. If you don't have a headset, I don't recommend using this though. Instead, I would use Blast Suppressor, so no minimap signature when you thrust jump, and the thruster sound is suppressed. So you can use that instead as an adjustment. Maybe you just want to use this instead. It's definitely going to keep you off the minimap and be very stealthy. So overall guys, that is the stealth class setup. Now I think that those two class setups alone are very good, but to keep in mind guys, I just want to let you know that I recommend using class setup number 1 if you're playing on Nuketown, and class setup number 2 if you're playing game modes like Search and Destroy and things like that. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed these two different class setups. Now we have one last thing to talk about, and that is going to be what specialist characters should you use. So the first specialist character that I recommend all the time, especially for the first class setup, is the Reaper. And you're going to want to pick this Scythe ability, minigun that transforms from the arm and delivers high damage in a tight cone of fire. Honestly, if you have this thing aimed down sights, it's already going to be revolving, so you can shoot a lot faster. It's going to be very strong and very effective for taking out your enemies. And if you don't feel like using this, I recommend using combat focus with the Seraph specialist. Now basically what this does is, it while active, all score earned will trigger a bonus multiplier towards score streaks. So if you have really good score streaks, this is going to be a great one to use. Not only do you get 50% extra score. So if you're getting a flag cap, right, you're going to normally get 200 points for that if it's already contested by an enemy and the enemy captured it. Well, if you use combat focus, you get 300 instead. Another thing that you can do is, while you're calling in your lower end score streaks, you can call in your combat focus at the same time, and you also receive extra score for that, and you can also get more points for killing enemies and everything like that. So honestly, it's a great specialist to have. No, you're not going to have a special weapon, but you're going to get more points towards your score streaks, which in turn will give you more kills and a higher score. If you guys would like me to do another one, comment the gun you would like me to do down below. Alright guys, so that pretty much wraps up this class setup for you guys. Hope you did enjoy. If you wouldn't mind dropping a like, that would be greatly appreciated. Once again, let's try to get 100 likes on the video. And if you guys stayed till the end of the video, comment hashtag M8A7. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is GregFPS, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.